Recording?
Alright. So we got
Cody? Mondo? Sam? Rob? Oh, where's Bishop? Where's Bishop?
Alright, should have spun it the other way.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. Alright, and here's my PowerPoint. It's optional. And I know you can't see it, but it is there. Alright.
Make sure, yeah, it's still going.
Alright. So, one machine revolutionized the cigarette industry. One machine made by one man, motivated by one company. Now, the cigarette has become what it is today to this machine. And the cigarette roller machine, invented by James Bonsack here. He is the single machine that transformed the industry. Now, I don't know Mr. Bonsack personally, for he's way before my time, but I have found out more about him and his machine throughout this speaking process and through research. And I'm here to inform you of James Bonsack's life and why he's an important figure to cigarettes, as well as, you know, his interesting background, his claim to fame, and the outcome of his machine. Alright, so, saving the wrong order. So James, he was a pioneer for being successful and not going to college. This was in 1870s, 1880s. So I know college wasn't very popular in that time, but his parents had paid for him to go, and he just decided not to go. So kind of like the founders of Microsoft and Apple. He's like, I'm not going to college, and because it was Allen and Ginter. They decided they were gonna host a contest. $75,000 for whoever could make the first cigarette rolling machine. And this is from factualworld.com. And so, James Bonsack has passion burning in his heart. He's like, I'm going to build that machine. And so, 1880, Bonsack won that contest. He won that $75,000. And he was able to make the machine and win the contest. And but Allen and Ginter decided not to buy the design because they didn't think it was very reliable and there's a lot of mess ups with it. So, since they didn't buy it, him and his family, the Bonsack family, they made the Bonsack Machine Company. And there, they could make all the machines they wanted to, and they could sell them to different people that actually wanted them. And the cigarette roller machine was purchased by James Buchanan in 1885. You may remember from my first speech, James Buchanan is one of the leading founders of the tobacco industry, along with his father, Washington Duke. And so, this is the machine that he bought in 1885. It's equivalent of 40 people on a 12.5-hour shift. So, there goes 40 people because of one machine. So not only are you going to save money, you're going to save time, and you're going to make more product. And so, with that machine, Buchanan was able to buy out 4 companies, including Allen and Ginter. And that's also from factual.com and bonsack.org. And he was able to buy those 4 companies and form the American Tobacco Company, which was the largest producing company in the United States. Back up. Alright, so now, more about the man who created it, James Bonsack. He was from Roanoke, Virginia, and small little farm town. His parents were farmers. And just so y'all know, this is all from It Happened in Virginia, a book by Hines. His entire background is in that book. All of his family supported him. His grandfather paid for his supplies, which back then was only about $50. His brother designed the mechanism that fed the paper into the machine, and his father gave him space to work with. But his parents were disappointed in him because he did drop out of college and they were willing to pay for it. But after seeing the passion within him, they were able to accept his pursuit and his career and what he wanted to do. So when they finally finished the machine, he sent it to Allen Ginter to win that contest, but it caught on fire. in the train. And so he had to make a whole new one. I mean, he got smarter. He made it out of iron, and that way they could also make more faster and cheaper. And he patented it, and he put his name on it. And the design is still being used today. He's still making money from it, family, and it has lasted us till today. So, from this, I informed you of James Bonsack and why he's an important figure of cigarettes. And I hope you found his background and his life interesting. And just remember, don't remember him as the man who revolutionized cigarettes, that bad de-stressor that we all have in our lives, but as, a man who followed his dreams and did what he wanted. And, it could have turned out poorly, but he did what he wanted, and it ended up, really benefiting his life and his family. So that $50 really turned into something special as Grandpa put out. So thank y'all and enjoy your winter break.
Tyler.
And they're awesome.
I'm so informed.